Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are 0-1. The North Dakota State University Bison went down to the Golden Gophers in their Week 1 matchup. It was a 9-point loss. It wasn't that bad. We had one Coleman, Malachi Coleman deep 88-yard shot, and then we had a return interception for a touchdown, right? And so our 9-point loss, it doesn't look half bad. Now, it's going to look a lot worse this week. The Boise State Bison, that's not their name, the Boise State Broncos, they're significantly better than us, and I think they're going to beat the hell out of us, and I don't think it's going to be good. But, you know, we're going to go out there, and we're going to hit them with the best we got, all right? That's my commitment. Boise State is basically the top dog in the Mountain West, right? Like, I don't think anybody else has a shot at undoing their supremacy until we do it, right? So this will really be a good barometer for, like, how close are we to moving divisions? Because if we lose by 40, it'll be a nice reminder of why we were in the FCS last year. As McAllister comes out and dunks 2 passes against the ground, finally is able to get a completion, and corner is wrapped up there. We have a 4th and 3. We are an aggressive team. We're going to go for this one. See if I can get Bates. Do you think Bates is going to go deep, or is he going to catch it short of the marker? That'd be fun if he did that. Nope, it's going to be a sack. Well, Boise State's going to take over at the 18. And remember that one time I said we're not going to lose by 40? Yeah, we'll see about that, won't we? I will say though, this is a good place to start with our defense. Our defense held up strong last week, right? Okay, first play is a touchdown. Nice. Oh, no, it's not. Our defense held up strong last week. The bomb over the top, and then that interception putting up 14 points. That was 14 of the 24 points scored by the Gophers, right? So, like, we technically only allowed 10 points. Yeah, our defense isn't awful. They're not as awful as I thought. Then again, maybe Minnesota's not good. I don't know. I'll keep an eye out for the score on the bottom. Maybe they just suck, and, you know, we're not good. Anyways, yeah, this isn't a good opening, okay? I'm going to put it that way. I've been recording for less than 3 minutes, and we're already down 7-0. I'm a little bit concerned, okay? I kind of want to restart this. That would be fun. Maybe I will. Maybe we'll just cut, and then I'll just be up 14-0, right? I'll kick it off of Heisman, and we'll have some fun. I will say, though, I am playing online. So at any point, the game could just decide to kick me offline, right? And there's just nothing I can do as Drew Bryant, that's not his name. Drew Bryant gets us a little bit closer there. Let's see if, yep, there's Robbie White catching a bad throw and bringing us into a new set of downs. Ball at the 31. Let's get Foster revving up here, you know? He's a dog, right? And we need to capitalize on him, especially since we're not playing Devin Eastern, the Indomitian Sioux of the Midwest. Like, I don't know what that was last week. Maybe it was just our offensive line sucking, right? Maybe that would be more likely, as McAllister takes off for a couple of yards here. More than a couple of yards. He picked up 5. Wow, that was way more than I thought. Oh, okay. So Pete Hofstede is a fullback, and I didn't really know that we were going to do fullback there. But yeah, fullback up the middle, picks up 1. Let's get Myron Wright here on the left side, see if he can do something. As McAllister gets in the ball, and the big wide receiver scampers for a first down. Man, this second drive is cooking. That first drive, let's just erase that. I'll go back and I'll edit it out. That's what I'll do. It'll be Gonzo Bonzo, as corner slips up the middle here, picks up 2 yards. Simmons over the middle? Or Mackey? It's Simmons or Mackey. It's going to be Simmons. Simmons makes a tough catch. That cornerback was all over him. Good job, Michael Simmons there. That might... Oh, did he catch anything last week? I don't remember if he was in the game at all last week. As McAllister rolls to the right. Oh my goodness, I don't know who that is. That Bronco's fast as hell. 2nd and 10. I feel like a run play is a waste, but let's give it a shot, all right? As Foster stabs it up the middle, picks up a couple. we thinking here? Where do we have bodies? If I move... I don't know if I have time for this. If I move you over there, yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, well, I can't... Okay, well, I moved my blocker away, and then I couldn't change which direction Foster was running. Luckily, he had a decent enough cutback. Picks up the first down. Ball at the 9. McAllister hit. Ball kind of flung out of there. Good enough. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. This game seemed to be going pretty quickly. Then again, this first season, it's better if these games go quickly because we're not going to win many of these games. So let's just get through it as best we can here. We have a 3rd and goal, ball at the 6. I like Robbie White here. Maybe? No, it's going to be Mackey. Gavin barely able to get that one out. Tough kick. Man, I don't know about this. Do what I can here. As the kicker pushed it. I thought you got to go way over on those, and I guess I went a little too far over. Second Bison drive ends with no points. As, ooh, my goodness. Big rush off the left side there. That's Mason Stevens. Big, lanky pass rusher, and he disrupted that pass as we have a play action to the, I assume he's a tight end. Looks like a tight end. And that's going to pick up the first down here. Boise State ends the first quarter 7-0. And this Mountain West... Please calm down, lady. This Mountain West showdown. 2 yards on first down has the Broncos coming out in shotgun. And they hit a wide receiver. Big, tall, white dude. Austin Bolt. That's a fun name. I like that name. Austin Bolt. That's a cool name. Anyways, yeah, shotgun again for this Broncos quarterback, and he's going to find a wide open tight end. Brings it in for 5 yards, and we are setting up 2nd and 5. We're going to go double A-gap blitz. Hopefully this is still going to, work like it did last year. See what happens. Run play. Nope, play action play. And tough catch made by Austin Bolt. More tips up in the left side corner. I forgot to turn those off. Not that I know how, but I'm sure I could figure it out. Okay, I'm burnt. It's over. Broncos go up 13-0. Are they going to challenge it? What are they challenging? He's so clearly in. He couldn't be any more in. They just want to look at the play again, I guess. Yeah, anyways, Broncos take a 14-0 lead. And your Bison... we're sweating a little bit. Listen, I knew we were going to lose the first 2 games, okay? I knew we were going to lose them. I just didn't want to be blown out. I really didn't want to get embarrassed on those first 2 games. As a corner takes it out to the 18. Maybe kneel on it next time there, fella. McAllister changes the play to a run play, and it's going to be Chris Foster up the middle. That cornerback came out of nowhere. Made a great play on the back there. Would like my slot receiver to maybe do a little blocking from time to time. As Bryant brings it in. Makes this a 3rd and inches. Chris Foster getting the ball. Can I go any more like... Okay, whatever. It'll be fine. Right side, we just got to get the O-line to sturdy up their blocks, and they do fine. They do fine. Would have liked a little bit better than that, but it is what it is. Finn Jackson going deep is a waste of time. He's not fast enough to outrun a whole lot of anybody. Unless there's a bump, and there is a bump. Finn Jackson leverages himself between the defenders, got a natural pick, and picked up 19 yards on a reception, on a hard reception too. Ooh, he comes open again. Finn Jackson picks up a 2nd first down. Good job, young man. That's what we need. We need gritty players like Finn Jackson and Drew Bryant, right? We need players that are quicker than they are fast. As Bryant comes back to the ball, picks it up. Our quarterback is slanging it right now, fellas. Let's see if corner... It might be Simmons. Might be Simmons, might be corner. Let's Yep, it's just going to be a run play up the middle. Corner bobs, weaves, picks up 6 yards. We're ticking down to the 2-minute warning here. If we can make this 14-7, I'm not hating that. I will say I'm a little concerned as Drew Bryant comes open again. I will say that I'm concerned the Broncos get the ball to start the second half. So if we give them the ball, they score. They get the ball back, they score. This could be 28-7, or worse if we fumble it. This could be 28-0 within the next like 5 minutes. So just keep an eye out for that. You know, keep an eye out for me blowing my brains out. Gavin has his arm slapped, and we're starting over. Let's give it to Foster right up the middle here. That O-line did not block worth a damn, and we've got problems, fellas. I like the mesh. I like right coming open. I like White in the center of the field. That could work. We'll see what happens here. It's going to be Right, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, your Bison. Gavin McAllister to Myron Wright, 11 yards, and we make this a little bit closer of a game. I was going to come down to, what's his name, Maddox? Madsen? Something like that. It's an M name for sure. The Bronco quarterback, he's going to have to lead his team down. He did have 3 timeouts. He got 2 timeouts now. And he's not a bad player. See if Austin Bolt can go over the top. If I was them, that's what I would try. I'd just have big Austin Bolt go down the field and see if he can make some plays. That's Austin Bolt. He's gone. It's over. It was not a down the field play. It was a slant, and it was broken tackles. And Austin Bolt puts the Broncos up 21-7. And as I said just a minute ago, the Broncos get the ball to start the second half. So our chances of coming back are dwindling. I will tell you that much. Let's go and try to get a field goal out of the equation here. Simmons over the middle could be good. Could be Mackey too. Those are kind of my 2 guys. There's Simmons. Ball is intercepted. Bad throw by Gavin McAllister. And the Broncos take over at the 28 with 2 timeouts and 32 seconds to play. Simmons is just wide open, and it just sails. It's just 10 yards over his... It's just 5 feet over his head. Right to the safety. Remember I said I didn't want to get blown out by 40? Yeah. It's a fun thought. Here's the thing, though, Boise State. They're a good team. They're a solid bunch of guys. And they're not going to be better than us forever. There's going to come a point where we embarrass these guys, and I hope it is on their stupid blue field. That's what I hope. That would be preferred. They had a wide open man, but the pressure got to the quarterback. They call their final timeout, and that'll do it. Coming out of halftime, Broncos get the ball back with no pressure at all. Just run the ball. That's what I would do. I would just 23 this entire drive as many times as they can. I mean, not if they're going to be losing yards, I guess, but they have no pressure. Our fans here seem excited. Still, you know, it's never over. You know, you don't know what's going to happen as we force a 1-yard completion on the right side. And we're back, boys. We are back. 3rd and 10. Maddox goes empty. See if, oh goodness. Okay. First down. I don't know what we could have done there. It was just, we just don't have the players to play like I want to play, basically. That's what it comes down to. Like, if we had gone zone, he would have had all day because we don't have pass rush, or we don't have a good enough pass rush, right? They're starting running back is hurt. That's cool. But yeah, if we don't blitz, I don't know, man. It's gonna be a handoff to the backup running back, And he's going to be smacked down by Zach McGee. Let's show a double A gap look. Let's pull out in zone. Let's see if the zone does work, right? Let's see if just 4 rushers is able to get there in time. And they do. They force pressure, but the quarterback runs, and he's just faster. He's just faster than our guys. And oh my goodness, man, I'm having a hard time. We're gonna bring Leo Salmon on a blitz. Zach McGee is gonna be floating back there. It's a quarterback keeper. Quarterback gains nothing, loses nothing, but that was not a very successful play. 2nd and 10. They're just draining the clock, man. They're just milking it. As it's a RPO. McGee got out there and brought down the tight end. Got another 3rd and 8. Let's see if we can Bill. Oh my goodness. Okay, we cause it. Okay, all right, calm down. We let him get open, but we cause an incompletion. The Bison force the Broncos to punt. First punt of the game for these Boise State guys. Ball goes up at the 23, and we're kind of things are bad. Things are really bad. We got 4 minutes. We have to score this quarter. There's just no way we can't score, as McAllister is thrown to the ground, and he chucks the ball into the turf or into the grass. I'm not sure if this is grass or turf. Could be either, I guess. Maybe a little bit of both. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be actually kidding me. What? A user him. Like, what do you... McAllister, you're done. Bring in the 64 overall quarterback who can... I mean, he can scramble a little bit. That's cool. Defensive line just collapses. Allows a big run. Sherrod is back in there, though. Apparently his injury was not very serious. We love that for them. I don't have anything to say, and I'm pretty heated right now. The Broncos do play RPO, and they pick up 9 yards. We're just outcompeted. We're just outmatched and outcompeted, and we don't have the athletes to keep up with them. We don't have the... Like, there's just nothing we can do, right? Like, I don't... Their guys are just better than us, as Sherrod runs into the end zone, making it a 31-7 game. Wasn't Sherrod, it was Sire Gaines. Like it matters. But yeah, Hoffner, backup quarterback, is now in there, hands the ball off, and we're just stumped. There's just nothing we can do. Like, what I don't... Like, in that... Our O-line can't keep up with the Bronco defense, and that'll be that. Another just mugged. Just not even in the back of his. This is ridiculous. Look at this shit, man. Oh, it's because he's unblocked. They just don't block this moron. Hey, nice hyphened name, pussy. That's unbelievable. Just unbelievable. 3rd and 19. You think we're gonna get it? You think we're gonna make this one? As here's pressure right away. It's another sack. 4th and 33. Game is over, lads. We I don't know. I don't know what we can do. I mean, we can't do anything. My guess might... Oh man, the closest I could get is we just have to keep running the ball and just see how many yards Foster can do, or can get. Or we do mass subs, like the backups in, and we just let the younger kids play for a while, as we're able to disrupt this play, cause a loss of 4, and that will be the last play of the 4th. So I simmed. I said 4th, first of all. It's the last play of the 3rd. I simmed, and they picked up 15 yards. It's 3rd and inches. This is so fucking stupid. Unbelievable. But yeah, I just didn't want to sit there and wait for 19 seconds. Because there's no way they were going to get a play off, as their quarterback breaks away from one guy, picks up a couple more yards, and this will look good for recruiting. By the way, this whole getting blown out by a at home by a division rival, It's going to look really good for recruiting. I will say our defense, you know, despite... Oh, come on. Fucking pick it off. Holy shit. This is the type of shit, man. Like, remember last game where this exact thing happened and they returned it for a touchdown? Yeah, you know, right into your hands, you fat fucking loser, and you just drop it. 34-7, we force a field goal. See if old Caleb Hoffner can get our team in line. Nope. Number 76 just did a pirouette. He was not interested in blocking anyone, it seems. That's exciting. I like when our offensive line doesn't block anyone. 2nd and 8. Caleb looks, fires. Corner's got it. Corner picks up a first down. We're going to hurry up. Okay, Mackey is able to make the reception, pick up 3 yards. It's definitely worth showing you guys. Under 6 minutes to play here as Hoffner takes the snap, drops back. Here comes pressure, and he's sacked. I got to remember, just because Hoffner is like a little bit more mobile, he's actually not compared to, like, I don't know, average defensive lineman, right? He's mobile for North Dakota State, but he's not mobile for anybody who has, like, legs. Finn Jackson might be the MVP of this game. He picks up a big gainer there. Awful throw by Hoffner, by the way. Jackson was wide open, and he like, that was a terrible throw. Corner up the middle, goes nowhere. All right, hey, look at Hoffner. Hoffner taking off. Hoffner's got speed. Nice. 3rd and 3. We're going hurry up. And we're going to do one of these. We're going to do one of those. All right. It's telling me how to move play. I know how to fucking move players. Myron Wright. Yeah, the guy who has the thumbnail picks up a first down for us. And we can make this a 20-point game. It's intercepted. Intercepted! Because their guy he's just perfect. Number 38, Mr. Anderson, he's just perfect, alright? He was not going to drop it. He knows exactly where the ball is going. I mean, I guess you could blame me for throwing it, I guess, right? It was one of those, like, before the snap, I made the decision to throw it. Because I don't have time to actually read the defense, right? Because I guess corner is the only one who's kind of open, and he might have gained a couple yards, but, you know, whatever. Under 4 minutes to play. Broncos looking to just chew some clock, and yep, they hand it off. Sherrod up the middle. Sherrod picks up 4. His name's not Sherrod. Wait a minute, 26 isn't Sherrod? I thought 26 was Sherrod. I keep calling him that. Have I been calling him the wrong name the whole game long? It's not a good look. As number 1 picks up a couple yards. And a first down. Ticking down to the 2-minute warning here. What's funny is I guarantee if Boise State played NDSU in real life, it wouldn't be 34-7. Like, especially if they're in Fargo, there's zero chance it would be this bad. So I do want to point out that my ability to make a roster was not only acceptable, but better than acceptable, because I made a worse team than the Bison actually are, right? So, in terms of the rebuild, pretty cool, pretty awesome. As they're not kneeling the ball because I have timeouts left, and the game has registered that I have timeouts left, so they're actually going to throw it too, which is stupid, but it's fine. We'll call a timeout. Maybe that will spur them just to knee it. Nope, they're coming out to run another play. Maybe a run to the left side. Our cornerback thrown to the ground. Call another timeout. 1 minute 5 seconds left. Finally decide they can kneel the ball. How cool. Thanks a lot, Boise State. So your North Dakota State University Bison go down to the Boise State Broncos 7-34. Like, from that first 4 and out that we did, it was basically over. Like, I kind of feel if that didn't happen, maybe we would have had a shot, but we just couldn't keep up with them. They're just in a different league, you could say. as Gavin McAllister goes 11 of 20, 109 yards, a touchdown and 2 interceptions. Interception for Caleb Hoffner, 4 of 5 on the through the air. 9 rushes, 38 yards for Foster. No touchdowns. Corner had 11 yards. Bryant, 4 receptions, 28 yards. 60 yards for Finn Jackson on 3 receptions. 3 receptions as well for Myron. 29 yards and a touchdown. Defensively, we were embarrassed. So Robbie Allen, the defensive tackle, got a sack. No interceptions. 2 tackles for loss for McGee. 2 tackles for Floyd. Darren Floyd, I should say. 8 tackles for McGee is tied with Aaron Tyson. And your North Dakota State Bison are not. It's not good. It's not a happy place. I'm not a happy guy. Things are bad. Things are rough. Then again, these episodes are going to be nice and short. All right, so that's good. We like nice and short, concise episodes. As man, these 3 quarterbacks, we're desperate. We're in desperate need of that, and we're actually in the running for the running back. I need to dump some points into our like recruiting ability, because yeah, this is good news. This is good news there. Let's see here. So Carver looks not interested in us. Yeah, so let's take off Niles Carver. We're down to 25 recruits now. Minnesota pushing hard for this guy. Give an extra 5 points just to kind of stay in the running, you know. I don't want to get too pushed out. I don't think either of these are going to go our way. Yeah. No, that edge is out on us. Still there for the defensive tackle. We're there for the Will backer as well, so let's give him an extra 10 just to keep us there. Caleb Deere is out. Spain is about to kick us out as well, so let's get rid of him. Same for Strum, and the same goes for Hillman. So let's grab some recruits for the defensive back field. Leo Merriman looks interested in us, so let's dump some points into him real quick, and then let's go back to coach upgrades. And we can't do anything with coach upgrades. Never mind. All right, well, we skip this week, and that is where we're going to end the episode. 0-2, the NDSU Bison, looking bad. Things are rough. Things are bad. I hope we don't lose out on a bunch of recruits here. And no, we won't. Cool. We actually go into first for Webb. And actually, it's going to be a double episode next time. So let me do some extra scouting right now, and then we're going to do a double game episode. So let's go to top 5. We know enough about you. Yeah, we definitely do. Yeah, let's bring him in for the Lobos. Proximity to home. Yeah, he wants... Oh, it's because I'm using Akron. He's from Columbia, South Carolina, and he thinks we're close to home. Kid doesn't know geography very. Did you guys see... By the way, did you guys see that NFL player, like rookies, try to figure out where they're playing at, and it was a disaster, right? Also, I don't know what to do here, but I guess it's only 20 points, so we'll do one of those guys. And then, do you want to come in when the other kid is here? Yeah, okay, so that'll be a big week for us. Coaching prestige, that's a good idea. And then Mr. Leo Merriman. How much do I know? I don't know much about you at all, so. Alright. So that's that for scouting. Again, don't have any coach points to spend. Arizona is not a thing. Air Force coming to town next week. That's going to be our first, like, shot at actually winning a game. These last 2 games, I guess, are not... Whatever, man. We got blown out. Let's just be real. We got blown out twice, okay? Quarterback's not looking great. Rushing is not looking awesome. Should be able to get back in line with Air Force, though. Regardless of any of that, you guys have a great night. Thanks for watching, and God bless.